The United States faces serious challenges. From economic instability to social unrest, the issues are multifaceted and deeply rooted in our current system. The economy struggles with slow growth, and many businesses are closing their doors. Social programs are overwhelmed, unable to meet the increasing demands of the population. Individual freedoms are under pressure, with protests erupting across the nation. People are worried about their rights and the future of their country. These problems are complex, but one thing is clear. Our current government structure is not working. The bureaucracy is tangled in red tape, making it difficult to address these issues effectively. The federal government has become bloated and inefficient. Offices are overcrowded, and the sheer volume of paperwork slows down any progress. Too many departments overlap, creating confusion and waste. This bureaucratic maze hinders effective governance and frustrates citizens. Regulations are burdensome, especially for small businesses. Entrepreneurs find it nearly impossible to navigate the complex web of rules and requirements. The result is a system that stifles economic growth, hinders social progress, and erodes personal liberty. Citizens are frustrated, and the economy remains stagnant. It's time for a bold solution, a complete restructuring of the federal government. We need to tear down the old, inefficient structures and build something new and effective. By consolidating departments and streamlining functions, we can create a more efficient, effective, and accountable government. Digital transformation can play a key role in this process. This is not about shrinking government for its own sake. It's about creating a system that works better for everyone, ensuring fairness and justice. It's about making government work better for the American people. A government that is responsive, efficient, and focused on the needs of its citizens. A restructured government can unleash economic potential, promote social equity, and restore individual freedoms. It can pave the way for a brighter future for all. It's a vision worth fighting for. Together, we can create a government that truly serves its people and stands as a beacon of hope and progress. A simpler, more streamlined government is a boon for the economy. Businesses, particularly small and medium-sized enterprises, are burdened by complex regulations and compliance costs. These burdens stifle innovation and job creation. Imagine a government with fewer departments and clearer lines of authority. Businesses would face less red tape and uncertainty. They could focus on what they do best, creating products, providing services, and growing the economy. A key element of this restructuring is merging redundant departments. Combining the Departments of Commerce and Energy into the Department of State, for example, will streamline trade and energy policy. This consolidation will enhance global competitiveness and attract foreign investment. A leaner government also means a more competitive tax structure. With less waste and inefficiency, the government can lower taxes for businesses and individuals. This will free up capital for investment, spurring economic growth and creating jobs. The current federal budget is unsustainable. Trillions of dollars are wasted every year on overlapping programs and inefficient bureaucracies. This fiscal irresponsibility burdens future generations with massive debt. Restructuring the federal government offers a historic opportunity to cut wasteful spending and balance the budget. By eliminating redundancies and streamlining operations, we can save trillions of dollars over the next decade. These savings can be used to pay down the national debt, freeing up resources for critical investments in infrastructure, education, and research. A fiscally responsible government is essential for long-term economic prosperity. Imagine a future where the national debt is no longer a drag on the economy. Imagine a future where our children and grandchildren inherit a stronger, more prosperous nation. That's the promise of a restructured federal government. Social equity through efficiency, serving those in need. Some argue that smaller government harms the most vulnerable. They believe that reducing the size of government means cutting essential services and leaving those in need without support. However, this perspective overlooks the potential for a more streamlined and effective approach to governance. This is simply not true. In fact, a smaller, more efficient government can be more responsive and adaptive to the needs of its citizens. By focusing on efficiency, we can cut through the red tape and bureaucracy that often bogs down social programs. A more efficient government is a more compassionate government. When we eliminate waste and streamline processes, we free up resources that can be redirected to those who need them most. This means more funds for essential services and less money lost to administrative overhead. By streamlining social programs and eliminating waste, we can ensure that resources reach those who need them most. This approach not only maximizes the impact of every dollar spent, but also ensures that help is provided quickly and effectively. For example, merging Health and Human Services functions into the Department of the Treasury will improve the efficiency and effectiveness of social safety net programs. This consolidation allows for better coordination and reduces duplication of efforts, leading to more comprehensive and cohesive support systems. This means better care for seniors, ensuring that they receive the medical attention and support they need to live healthy, fulfilling lives. It also means that resources are allocated more effectively, providing a higher quality of care. More support for struggling families, helping them to overcome challenges and build a better future. By providing targeted assistance, we can address the specific needs of each family, offering them the tools and resources they need to thrive, and a safety net that truly protects the vulnerable. This means ensuring that no one falls through the cracks and that everyone has access to the support they need, whether it's food, shelter, or medical care. A restructured government can also address systemic inequalities. By focusing on efficiency and effectiveness, we can create a more equitable society where everyone has the opportunity to succeed. By consolidating civil rights enforcement mechanisms within the Department of Justice, we can ensure equal protection under the law for all Americans, regardless of race, religion, or gender. This consolidation strengthens our commitment to justice and equality. This is not about cutting social programs, it's about making them work better. It's about ensuring that every program is as effective as possible and that every dollar spent has the maximum impact. A more efficient, effective, and compassionate government can create a more just and equitable society for all. By focusing on efficiency, we can ensure that resources are used wisely and that everyone receives the support they need to thrive. This is the path to a brighter, more equitable future for all. Empowering citizens, restoring freedom and choice. A fundamental principle of American governance is individual liberty. Yet over time, the federal government has expanded its reach into nearly every aspect of our lives. This overreach has eroded individual freedoms and stifled innovation. A restructured government will prioritize individual liberty by reducing the size and scope of the federal government. This means fewer regulations, lower taxes, and less government intrusion into the lives of citizens. With greater freedom comes greater responsibility. When individuals are empowered to make their own choices, they are more likely to succeed. They are also more likely to contribute to the well-being of their communities. A government that trusts its citizens is a government that empowers its citizens. A restructured federal government will unleash the entrepreneurial spirit, foster innovation, and create a more free and prosperous society. Justice for all. Protecting rights, preserving the environment. Protecting individual rights and preserving the environment are not mutually exclusive goals. They are deeply interconnected, and achieving one often supports the other. When we protect the environment, we are also safeguarding the health and well-being of our communities. In fact, they are two sides of the same coin. A balanced approach ensures that neither human rights nor environmental health is compromised. This balance is crucial for sustainable development and long-term prosperity. A healthy environment is essential for a free and prosperous society. Clean air, water, and soil are fundamental to our quality of life. They provide the foundation for healthy communities, economic opportunities, and social stability. Integrating the Environmental Protection Agency into the Department of Justice will ensure that environmental protection is treated as a fundamental right. This integration will create a unified approach to justice that includes environmental considerations as a core component. This will strengthen enforcement of environmental laws and hold polluters accountable for their actions. By having a dedicated team within the Department of Justice, we can ensure that environmental crimes are prosecuted with the same rigor as other serious offenses. This approach recognizes that environmental degradation disproportionately impacts marginalized communities. These communities often bear the brunt of pollution and environmental hazards, leading to health disparities and reduced quality of life. By prioritizing environmental justice, we can create a healthier, more equitable, and more sustainable future for all Americans. Community-led initiatives such as urban gardens and beach cleanups play a vital role in this effort, fostering a sense of ownership and responsibility. A restructured government will not weaken environmental protections. It will strengthen them. By aligning environmental policies with justice initiatives, we can create a more cohesive and effective framework for addressing environmental challenges. By integrating environmental protection into the Department of Justice, we can ensure that our laws are enforced fairly, effectively, and with a focus on protecting the most vulnerable among us. This holistic approach will help us build a society where justice and environmental health go hand in hand, ensuring a brighter future for generations to come. As we move forward, it's essential to remember that real change begins at the grassroots level. Empowering local communities to take action and make a difference in their own neighborhoods is the key to sustainable progress. From community-led renewable energy projects to local recycling programs, these initiatives not only foster a sense of ownership, but also pave the way for a brighter, more sustainable future. Imagine a neighborhood where solar panels line the rooftops, providing clean energy and reducing utility costs for families. Picture a community garden where residents grow fresh, organic produce, promoting healthier lifestyles and stronger community bonds. These examples illustrate how local efforts can lead to significant positive change. By supporting policies that encourage community involvement and innovation, we can create a ripple effect that extends far beyond individual neighborhoods. This collective effort can drive national progress, addressing environmental challenges and social inequalities simultaneously. Let's take a moment to appreciate the power of unity and collaboration. Together, we can build a society that values sustainability, justice, and the well-being of all its members. Every small action counts, and your involvement makes a difference. Dear viewers, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Your support helps us create more content like this. Thank you.